Hopefully. Hi, everyone. Hopefully y'all can see me. Oh, can y'all see me? Y'all can see me. All right, cool. What's up, everyone? What's up, babe? Hey, y'all. What's up, y'all? I do want to talk to you guys about something, but well, you know what? Everybody's doing good, thank you. Hey, Jennifer. All right. So, this is what we're going to do. I have a lot of shit to do, so I have to start. Oh, did not mean to do that. Is Alex in here? Hi, Alex. I want to take y'all out there. I can't hear him. Same with Dior. Girl, yes. He just be screaming. I'm just like, AJ, what's wrong with you? You better stop. I think he just likes to hear himself. That's what I think it is. And he has so much fun doing it, okay? Let me tell you. Especially if he feels like he's creating an effect. The package is on the way. What package? My baby will be 4 months on Wednesday and is also learning how to scream. She scared me the other day. It's like they have to find their voice. But yeah, AJ is like in full force, okay? And y'all, the other day I gave him a rice cake. Well, I was eating a rice cake, okay? And he's been like staring at my food. And I'm just like, well, maybe he's starting to wonder like what the hell that is. So I let him suck on the rice cake. And he was like so into it. And I'm just like, oh my God, look. So I've been putting baby cereal in his bottles. And he's been drinking them things. He likes them. I tried giving him baby cereal like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. And he didn't like it. He sounds like a little bird or something. Anyway. But now, like, I think his body is like, he's big enough for the cereal. I was thinking before, like, I gave it to him, I thought maybe it gave him a stomach ache and he wasn't ready for it, so I didn't give it back to him. But he's ready for it now. Because he be trying to eat my food now. Boys are something else, let me tell you. So funny. Can I be real with y'all in this live? Like, can we like really talk? Like, I really want to talk. Yes, do it, live. All right. Fuck it. Let's talk. Let's talk, ladies. And I really want to know you guys' opinions on certain things. Yeah, this smell reminds me of my old best friend. Honestly. It's crazy. Guess I got back in time. Hey, babe. Almost. We're almost to 100 likes. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do as far as the listen, ladies, whatever area you get oily in or like your makeup starts creasing, you guys need to set your makeup, okay? I be seeing people with grease balls, okay? And what I call a grease ball is like a part of your face when you have makeup on that's just greasy as hell. You need to set it. Set it. Don't powder it. You need to set it. This should be getting on my nerves. Anyway, so yeah. So I've been thinking, and I've had a long weekend, but I haven't had a long weekend. It's like, you know how like whenever you have like a Friday that like you turn up, it's kind of like sweat through my setting powder. You set through your setting powder. Well, that happens, and that's when you just powder yourself through the. But if you know like you sweat a lot, you need to set your face. Like how I'm setting my under eyes, you need to sweat. I mean, you just sweat. You need to set it. Anyway, so you know how like when you turn up, like, or you go like all out on a Friday, and then like the rest of the weekend is just like, oh my God, I did too much on Friday. That's kind of like how my weekend's been. Like, I just did too much on Friday. Like, it was just too much. It was too much. Okay, girl. Girl, if I can tell you what I did. But I can't tell you because this internet shit, y'all be fucking, people be stupid on this shit. Like, ain't got no life type shit. And people watch me. Like, you be thinking a motherfucker don't watch you, bitch. Then they be trying to creep up in other lives and still talk shit. Yeah, I got goons everywhere, honey bunny. People send me shit every day, all day. And it's crazy. Like, people are still talking shit. They're still watching very heavily. They're probably watching this. Hi, how you doing? But they just, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's a brush. It's a brush hand holder, whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway, so yeah, I did too much on Friday. And it was a good time. Girl, it was a good time. Hey, my freaking tweezers. Ooh, it was a good time. But yeah, it kind of just like messed me up for the rest of the weekend because it was just too much. It was just too damn much. So yeah, but I've been thinking today, damn these haters, I miss going out. I need to hear your stories and live vicariously through you. Girl, I cannot. I swear your Fridays be popping, but the weekends be boring as hell. It depends. I mean, if you go out on a Friday or if you go out on a Saturday, I guess it just depends. But I would prefer to go out. I prefer to go out on a Saturday. But I feel like when you do too much on a Friday, it fucks everything up. Cause you just go too hard. It's just I went too hard on Friday, pretty much. Friday is your favorite day of the week? You know what? I think Sunday is my favorite day of the week. I really do. Even though the next day is Monday. But I like Monday too. Hey Kaya. I like Mondays. Mondays are straight. Tomorrow is about to be a big fucking day, so I have to get a lot of shit done. You're on mom's duty every day, all day? Yeah. It'd be like that, girl. I'm good, love. How are you? I just wanted to come out here and talk to them because, like I said, I've just been, like, thinking about a lot of stuff and, like, just reflecting on my life. So, anyway, we got 200 likes, so I guess I'll tell you guys. I'll hold up my end of the bargain. So, like, okay, we're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about certain situations. I really don't give a fuck about who says what and what they say and how they say it and where they're saying it from. I'm going to speak on me. I'm going to always speak on me, period. So, yeah. So, let's get into it. So, like, okay, I'm not trying to call anybody out and I'm not going to call anybody out. But when I talk to other people sometimes, like, I get a feel for the stuff that they go through, you know? And let me tell you, I was just like saying to myself this weekend, what happened to Kaya? What happened? Recovering? Oh, girl, yeah, okay. It's good you're recovering, you're doing better. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, this weekend I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm so happy, like, how do I put this? I'm so happy that I'm single. Okay, let's just keep those little marks above single, okay? I'm happy that I'm single right now because, baby, relationships are so much work. And then when you want to talk about marriage is like so fucking, it's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work. I wasn't married for long. I mean, I'm still technically married, but I get the gist. Like, it's a lot of fucking work. So when I speak to married people, I'm just like, ooh, wee, honey. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm just happy that I'm not in those situations right now. And really, not like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you have to be with the right person, okay? My sister Raquel, she's like the perfect example of being with the right person. Like, I never hear my sister complain, like, ever about her husband. And I know they have problems. Everybody has problems. Everybody does. Everybody in their relationships have problems. But, like, my sister has such a great relationship with her husband. And let's see what I said. I want to get married one day. Night, a rooftop wedding. I love the feeling of being in love. Yeah, if you're in love with the right person, it's a great feeling. It is. You know, you guys, honestly, can I tell you something that's crazy? Looking back on my life, I've had 3 guys that I've actually, like, really loved in my life. Okay? And with that, I just be like, none of the relationships worked. And like I was saying earlier about the fucking married thing. The whole married thing, it's like, sorry, I'm trying to see how I want to word this. That's why I be telling my homegirls, I be like, you say you want to get married, but okay, it's a lot of work. Okay, so yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so it seems to me, I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just talking about what I observe on a day-to-day basis in the world. There's a lot of women, and I'm gonna say women because I don't talk to too many men about this type of stuff. But I think men are the same way. But there is so many women out there that cannot be alone. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. If this resonates with you, baby, it just resonates with you. I'm not trying to talk shit. It is what it is. Like I said, this is just what I observe. A lot of women cannot be alone. And that's why they settle for a lot of bullshit. Because like I said, I've been in love 3 times. I mean, I'm sure I've loved more than that, but like real loves, like actual, I mean, honestly, I could really say 2. I could really be like, I only like really loved like 2 people. And I know you guys are like, oh my God, I know the bitches in the back are like, think they know who I'm talking about, but baby, you have no idea who I'm talking about. But yeah, it's like a lot of women cannot be by themselves, and it shows when I speak to people about their relationships, and I get the ins and the outs. I mean, I don't know everything because I'm not in the relationship, and I don't really like to judge people's relationships. Everyone's relationship is different, but see, the thing about me, and it's funny because I've gone through a lot on this platform, and people have seen me go through some crazy shit, right? And they're like, oh, Olivia, you be letting people talk shit and walk all over you and disrespect you. And I honestly don't. And that's why I'm single right now. Like, that's why I'm single, because I don't allow anything. Like, I'm just different. I'm just very different from the majority of women these days. And that's why I got the thought I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be alone forever. Because I don't put up with nothing. Like, first of all, if you hurt my motherfucking feelings one time, you're out. It only takes one time now. It literally only takes one time. I have like no patience for the opposite sex at all. But like, I be seeing women go through things and I'm just like, girl. And like I said, I'm not speaking on one specific person or anybody's situation. This is a lot of situations that I've seen. And not like I want to be single forever, because I don't want to be single, but I'm not going to put up with just anything. Like, I'm not. I'm not going to just let anything slide. I'm just not. I've come too far. You know what I mean? I've come way too far. It's sad because it seems some women would rather be abused and battered than alone. Yeah, I mean, not even just physical abuse. I'm talking about like even just a man being fucking mean to you. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker saying shut the fuck up, or just anything, like being disrespectful in any type of way. I'm just like, ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? Because trust me, like I said, I've been in love a couple times. You guys, I have really, and it's crazy because I'm still in love. I'm still very in love with somebody. And I'm not going to get into it because it doesn't matter, because it will never, ever happen ever again. But I was so in love with that person, but I wouldn't allow myself to be with that person because of the disrespect. And I'm still very much in love with that person. But the disrespect was just, no, a no-go. But see, if I was a different type of woman, I would still be in that relationship because I can't be by myself. See, I could be by my motherfucking self, girl. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so is this a bad thing that I'm like this? Like, am I gonna be alone for the rest of my life? Because you know, what is this? I don't know, y'all. I might be alone for the rest of my life. It might happen that way. I just cannot. I didn't read that. What did that say? I was married for 30 years, but together for 40. Divorced 2 years, but we live together as best friends. I tell my daughter, who is 26, you don't have to get married to be committed. Be happy. Yes, like, yeah. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing when it's done correctly. It is. But I feel like more than anything, you just said best friends. You guys are best friends. I mean, I guess you guys decided just not to be married. Yeah, girl, I know you can be married and still feel alone. That's what I'm talking about. I know. I got a taste. I saw that firsthand. But and it's sad to me because, like I said, I just feel like women stay in those situations because they don't want to be by themselves, or they can't take care of themselves, or whatever the case may be. You know, because we stay in these relationships. I was like in a 9-year relationship, right? And during that time, I didn't go to school. I didn't work on a career for myself. Yes, I did YouTube, and I brushed up on my makeup skills, and I did this and I did that, but I didn't focus on myself. My focus was on my children. My focus was on the person I was with, the house, the home. That was my focus. So a lot of the time, us women, we don't work on ourselves because we're in these relationships. That number one is like they're draining. The relationships be draining as hell, and we don't even realize it because we're so far deep into it. And girl, everything just looks the same at a certain point. But I don't know. I wanted to speak on that because I just think it's sad. You know, I was so brave to step out on my own and do my own thing. And you know, I always say this because it's the truth. I could have been in any of the relationships that I was previously in. I could have been in them if I shut my mouth and I just sat there, okay? And I took it, okay? I took whatever came my way, and I did that for a very long time. For a very long time. Why can't I find my fucking, yeah. I'm trying to find stuff for my eyebrows, y'all. I did that for a very, very long time. But I just couldn't do it anymore, you know? But I feel for the women when I see them in these relationships and they're not happy. And I'm just like, oh my God, I know how you feel because I wasn't happy for so long. So I look at you and I see, my heart goes out to those women because number one, they don't know their strength. Oh, and I found my brush. Number one, they don't know their strength. Number two, they don't know their worth, unfortunately. And it's not all about money. It's not all about, because I feel like, okay, here's the thing. we will say that, right? Us as women. Oh, he got a good job. He's this, he's that. He's on his shit, blah, 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 blah. And most the time, or this is what I've seen and what I've experienced. A man can have a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that was my experience, but I'm just saying he can have whatever the qualifications that you feel he needs to have, right? He can have a good job. He can have this. He can have that. But he's not loving you the right way. You know what I mean? Like, the love is not what it needs to be. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. You know what I mean? And that is the disconnect that I'm seeing with a lot of women. Like, they can be with a rich, wealthy man. You know what I mean? I've seen that. They can be in a big old house, nice car, their husband is rich, blah, blah, blah. But they're unhappy because that man does not love them right. And that is what's sad. And I'm not saying that was my situation, because I was not, you know, in that type of situation. I wasn't with anybody that was rich or nothing like that. But I was in a situation where I was with somebody who hit on certain points that I needed them to hit on, as far as like keeping a job, maintaining a job, coming home at nighttime. But the love situation, the love factor, it was just not there for me. And that is what ultimately made me very, very unhappy. So when I see that in women, I'm just like, man, that sucks. That sucks to be trapped in that type of situation, because I was in that situation for so fucking long. Now, it really just depends on what you can put up with, because since I've been through so much, and I see, like, I've been in different relationships, and I see how people are. Excuse me. I need to get my eyebrows done. But they look okay, but I need to get them done. Hey, love. That is not okay. I should pluck that. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. I hate to pluck, y'all. And you know what was funny to me, you guys? I always used to hear that. Girl, who cares what he does? Who cares if he don't love you right? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? He comes home at night. He comes home at night. He comes home at night. It don't matter what he does or what he doesn't do. He comes home at night and he keeps a good job. That's it, and that's all. And with my daughters, I'm not gonna teach them that type of thinking. Like going back to my sister and her husband. Raquel is so loved, and not like she's loved to like my standard. She's loved to her own standard. Like, whatever her husband is doing over there, honey, he's doing whatever he needs to do, okay? Period. Because my sister never complains. And my sister would tell me, we talk about everything. Everything. But she never complains about her husband. And they're like a true team, and I know he respects her, and I think that has a lot to do with it too. His respect that he has for her. Like, what are some of your non-negotiables? Like throw some at me, y'all. To me, it's a man who cheats. A man who cheats, I'm not working nothing out with you. I don't care why you did it, who you did it for, or when you did it, or how you did it. It's never gonna happen to me again, period, okay? But that's something that I put up with, and that's part of what I'm saying. The love, you know what I mean? The love was not there. Cheating, okay, you're like me. I'm on a healing journey, but once Oh, Melissa. It's okay, love. No cheating, no abuse of any kind. Of course, abuse, yeah, no. No putting hands on nobody. I never complain about my relationship to anyone either. What do you mean? Like, you might still have problems, but you just don't tell anybody? Or like you're good, like like you're good. I feel like every woman has a person that they'll tell stuff to. You know what I mean? I mean, I hope everyone out there does. We all need a home girl, a mama, a sister, somebody to talk to. Physical, mental, emotional, verbal abuse in a sneaky way. Okay, so here's a question that I have. Here's a question, and a real honest question: cheating or abusing. Okay, and I don't want to hear nobody. Oh my god, because you know what? A lot of females put up with this shit. Okay, some of the bitches that talk shit about this shit deal with this type of shit. It happens. Okay. So what about love and loyalty and respect? Period. Yes. Okay, so what about? Here's a scenario. You find an amazing guy, okay? Or you meet. I'm not gonna say you find, because girl, we ain't looking. They looking for us, period. You meet a really good guy, okay? And he has a shitty job. He has a really bad job, okay? But he is fine as hell. He loves you good, okay? He's not cheating on you. He would never cheat on you, but he doesn't have a good job. Now, do you think as women, people are gonna be like, that's the situation Olivia's in? No, bitch, I don't have a man, okay? I don't have no man at this specific moment, specific time, right here, right now. I wouldn't care. I work in it, so I gotta spill. Few says she wouldn't care. Oh. Anytime. Amaya said we need someone who is smart, not fine. Ah! That's right. That's very true. She got that. That's 100% right. I feel like men can elevate to the level they want to be. Yes, me too. I think so too. Cheating, but I think everyone goes through it, and we all been a dummy for someone, but it takes everyone to learn their breaking points and what they're going to put up with at different times. Correct. You're 100% correct. I wouldn't care, honestly, if every other point. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So back to the man. I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. Okay. So there's a man right here. Okay. He's very good looking. They're all going to be good looking. Okay. So good looking is whatever. It doesn't matter. Who really cares, right? I do. Anyway, he's good looking. He is a great guy. He gets along with your kids if you got kids. He's just a great man. But his job situation, he can't really hold down a job, and his job situation sucks. Okay. So there's man number A. Okay. Number A. Letter A. Okay. But he's a really good guy. Like I said, girl, I'm talking about he'll run you a bath. He'll run you a bath of water. Girl, he'll cook you dinner. He's not cheating. He'll give you all his passwords. He's just a great guy. He takes care of you. Because here's the thing about men as well. Men are like children. I don't care who it is. I don't care. That's another thing I've learned. These men, most men, I'm not going to say all men, most men, number one, you think women can't be by themselves? A man? Men, and this was the most craziest thing for me to learn. Men cannot be alone. Most men. There's a lot of men out there that are strong and like independent, but not a lot. Not a lot of men. Most of them need to be up under a woman to like guide them because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's crazy, but it's the truth. And you never really know until you know. You know what I mean? What type of man is like that. So anyway, I don't think that it's ever a woman's responsibility to take care of a man. Never our responsibility. But I feel like, how do I say this? There's different things that you can work with, you know what I mean? There's a lazy man, and then there's a man that has just had shitty luck in his life and just been down on his luck and whatever. And like I said, those type of men usually need a woman to guide them. They flourish and they prosper with a woman up under them, igniting that fire and that flame. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, that's something that I can't deal with though. I don't want to be your mama. I'm your girl. You know what I mean? If anything, I need you to be my zaddy. I don't want to be your mama, but you could be my zaddy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ew, okay? I just can't deal with it personally. But I'm not shitting on anybody who out there that does that, because I feel like finding a man who has money and has his shit together, but he lacks in the love department and he don't love you right and you feel alone and you just, like, once that, okay, see, you can have intimacy and you can have sex and all that stuff in a relationship, but once that sex is done and over with, it's like you feel alone again. Like, the only time you guys connect is just sexually, and that's it. Oh, baby, that's so sad. My heart hurts for you. Anybody out there who goes through that, that is so sad to me. And then there's some women out there that don't even have sex with their husbands. And I look at them and I'm like, girl, you don't think your husband's getting it anywhere else? Really? Come on now. A man is a man is a man is a man, okay? Period. I don't care what type of man he is. I don't care what color he is. I don't care where he's from. A man is a man. So if you're not having sex with your husband, you could just hang it up right now. Just hang it up. I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But like I said, okay, sorry, we have to move on to, okay. So you got man A. Okay, then there's man B. Man B is the independent man. Okay, he's independent. He got his shit going for him. He's on his, he's on his grind. He's doing his thing. But man B is a little cocky. You know what I mean? He's a little cocky, thinks he's the shit. He be, he on the low. He might be talking to females, but you don't really know because he's a smooth-ass motherfucking talker, okay? He might be talking to females. He might not. Once again, he's a good guy. He gets along with your kids. He's a good man. You know what I mean? For the most part. But, he just be, you just don't know. He's sneaky as hell. You just don't know. Like, you don't have that feeling within yourself. Like a man's supposed to give you. Yes. So, that's man B. Okay? But man A gives you all that. All that security, all that feeling within yourself, like you're that woman. You're the only woman he sees. That's man A. So man C. Man C. This is the hard worker. Okay? This is the man who could hold down a good job. He can hold down a real good job, okay? Your family loves him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, but it's more or less a very good friend. You know what I mean? Because when you're by yourself with him, he's not such a good guy. He doesn't make you feel like you're loved. He makes you feel like he owns you. And you wouldn't be shit without him. He kind of takes away your independence in a way. Once again, good guy, gets along with your kids, but he does cheat on you. He cheats on you from time to time, and you might find out. You might find out, girl. But he comes home at night. But he keeps that job and he pays them bills. Okay? He pays them bills, though. But, you know, you just might go through it and you might see another female in his phone. It might happen. And he's sloppy as hell. You know what I mean? He don't even care to delete the photos because he's stupid. So, but let me tell you something, sis. You don't ever have to worry about nothing. You can sit on your ass all day long and not worry about shit because he's going to pay them bills. So, in your opinion, if you guys have been here and you guys are still following along, which man do you choose? Do you choose man A? He's fine as hell. He's okay up here. He loves you. He puts you first. The nigga just ain't got a job right now, okay? But he wants a job. He's willing to work. He's not a lazy ass bum like most of these men out here, okay? But he, you know, he doesn't got his shit together right now. Man B, the sneaky sneak, okay? But you know, he might throw you down a couple hundreds, go get your nails done, go take care of yourself, go look fly. He's still looking out for you, but he does his own thing too. You feel me? Or man C, he owns you pretty much, and you can't do shit about it because. And he won't even change for you. That's the thing. He won't even change for you. He won't change for nobody because that's just who he is. That's in his DNA. So let's see what y'all talk about. Man A, man C. She said man C is not an option. Man A and build together. Yeah, you don't have to worry about diseases. If I A, but honestly, I'm not about to settle, so I'll take neither. Go! Period. Girl, you don't have to motherfucking settle. This is exactly what I'm looking forward to reading. Just Facebook. I want to read that book. Sounds like you like man C. No. I can't take a man C. Honestly, I can't do any of them. I can't do none of them, y'all. I can't do none of that. I can't. I've had a little bit of everything. I can't. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning of this video, where me, myself, and I, see, everyone's not built like me. And like I said earlier, women can deal with a lot of stuff. Y'all could deal with a lot more shit than me. I can't. Y'all are better than me. I'd rather sit by my goddamn self at my house by myself, whatever you want to call it, because I can't. That. I'd be single. I wouldn't settle for nothing. I was by myself 2 years after I had my first daughter. Left her dad when she was 3 months old. Ashley, that's good, baby. But really, you guys, what sparked this conversation and me even thinking about this, because y'all, I don't even think about relationships. I'm so fucking busy. And honestly, I feel like a relationship, especially if it's not serving you, it's taking from you. Like the relationships that I have been in, it's a waste of time, okay? It's such a fucking waste of time. It's a waste of time to even sit around and talk about relationships. But we're women and, you know, we can talk about it. But really what sparked this whole situation here is because I haven't been in the relationship talking arena in a while. And it's really just because I've been minding my own motherfucking business, doing my own thing. But I come back into it, have some conversations with people, and people are still so, like, unhappy in their relationship, in their marriage, whatever it may be. I talk to more women in relationships that are unhappy than happy. You know what I mean? And that's sad. That's really, really sad. So, yeah. And trust me, I don't know what people think, but it's like I could be with a man. I could be with anybody I want to be with. That's the thing. But my heart just won't let me settle for bullshit. And maybe I'll be alone for the rest of my life. Who the fuck knows? I told you guys, I love somebody. I love somebody so much. You know what I mean? What's that, soulmate? I don't think it's... Soulmate to me is so corny. What's another word for soulmate? Like my other person. Like my other half. I've experienced that. Where's my little thingy? Oh, here it is. A soul tie? Is the soul tie a bad thing though, Carol? The twin flame, is that a bad thing? One of them is bad, isn't it? Which one's bad? No, this person was like literally like my other half. Like duplicate me, but like obviously not all the way me, but like pretty much me in the man body. Yeah. And yeah. But, you know, it just, no. It was never going to work because of who I am, ultimately. And the shit that I will never put up with. I'll never put up with disrespect. And I think that's the hardest thing to do, is to walk away from somebody that you love so much. My eyebrows are on point today, honey, even though they're not even done. But that's how you know you a strong ass bitch. When you can walk away from a man that you love so damn much because he's not respecting you the proper way. But I don't say that to put anybody down, because I was also in the relationship where I let somebody disrespect me for years and years and years and years. Whew, yeah. And I just could not find my strength to get the fuck up. I mean, I found it here and there, you know, you feel me? Like I would leave, but then I would come right back. And it was ultimately because I didn't think I could do it by myself. And let me tell you guys now, I would rather live in a fucking cardboard box on the side of the road under the bridge than ever put up with certain people ever again. Like, I would never do it. Thanks. I was like, I heard that. So I wasn't sure I remember correctly. Now he's on to the next enabler. Who y'all talking about? It's that codependent shit, y'all. Wait, what? So I need some fucking glasses, bro. This is not funny. I was just looking for a clip. I feel like when you meet a person, you have to be honest with yourself. And when you find that person who you would not change anything about them, and you accept them for who they are, you hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said in the beginning of this video, I have a great example of love because I see my sister every day. And she's very, very loved, and she's very respected. And she respects her husband as well, and they have a great relationship. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It really, really is. But that's like literally 1 in a million. You know, usually you always hear, yeah, he's a good man, but you know, he used to cheat on me, or we've had our things, you know, he used to be a blah, blah, blah. See, that's the type of thing I never wanted to deal with. I dealt with it though. But I just feel so bad. I feel so bad for the women that have to say that. And look, I'm not judging because, like I said, I've been there, y'all. So I'm not judging you. And I'm sure more women in this chat probably right now can be like, well, yeah, my man used to cheat on me, but, you know, it was a long time ago. But could you guys imagine getting in a relationship with somebody and, like, they never cheat on you? Like, ever. They're, like, 100% through and through. And they respect you, and they love you, and they put you first. Could you actually imagine that type of relationship? I need some blush. I need some blush, you guys. I need some blush. Where is my blush brush? That's not it. Am I doing makeup to go out? Maybe. Also, it can be generational curses that have been seen. Their mom getting dogged by men. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, honey. Yes. Especially in front of little boys. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, that must, oh my God. You've been together for 6 years and he's never cheated? Oh, I love it. Girl, you better make that man a steak dinner tonight. I'm telling you, y'all, I could put up with a lot of shit, but I'm not putting up with that. I swear, if I had a good, ooh, wait, y'all don't even know. That's crazy. Okay, so we did our little blush. Now we're gonna do just a little bit of highlighter. Just a tad, okay? Don't go crazy. Aw, Brittany. I love it. I love that. I love to hear you women being respected to the utmost. You guys really have to have high standards for yourself. I love it. And coming from someone who didn't have any fucking standards, I let a man walk all up and down and through me, honey. I'm not one to judge. And like I said, I would never judge you guys. Because it happens. We lose ourselves, especially in toxic relationships. Oh gosh, it's so easy to lose yourself. It's so easy. And you don't even think that it's that fucking easy. But sis, it is. So, like I said, I'm definitely not judging anybody. I understand. I get it. Okay. Okay, so it's giving what it's supposed to give, definitely. It's definitely giving. This is very classic look. I really need to like get more into my shadows and start going crazy with that. But that will be over on Glam Mama. Like I said, this was so I have a video for today. I wanted to come live and just talk to you guys. And like I said, I've been thinking about some stuff. Because, you know, I'm a woman and I think about certain things. But, you know, one thing that I do not have is motherfucking regret. I don't regret shit. You know, even the bad relationships that I've been in. I don't regret anything because it's made me the woman that I am today. It's just crazy what I see some of you ladies putting up with. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. It really does. Just don't be that type of woman that like is just satisfied with the man coming home, y'all, because one day that man won't come home. Okay? You need to get yourself where you need to be. If you're in a toxic relationship right now and you don't see it changing, start going to school. Pick a trade. Do something with yourself so you can elevate to a level where you don't need that person anymore. That way you can have the strength to leave, you know? Because I'm telling you, the women that I've talked to in these past couple days or weeks or, you know, whatever. I've been around a lot of new people recently. If they had, you know, their shit together or they were like on a different level, they wouldn't have to stay in those relationships, you know, because they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't be depending on somebody else. Okay, I'm done. You guys are done. I'm done staring at myself and dancing in the mirror. Where is my thingy? Where is my thingy? You guys, here it is. Found it. Found it. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. Oh, I hate when my little nose rings be getting makeup all over them. It's gross. My hubby was 7 years ago. My husband was man A. Oh, man. I'm like, girl, what is man A? Oh, he was man A 27 years ago? Look at that, y'all. He was man A 27 years ago. Now here we are, bought a house. Yes. Girl, it happens. It happens. I understand that. You know, I used to be so, when I was in my, back in the day, you know, I had a lot of judgments that I used to put on people. I used to judge certain situations. And that's why when I got out of my relationship, people were like, oh my God, she's not getting with a baller. She's not getting with this. Let me tell you something. Especially in the Black community, our Black men, they don't usually come from like a family. They don't usually have like a father in the home. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't, unfortunately. So a lot of men, not only Black men, all men, they're not raised. They go through a lot, okay, in their childhood. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna talk about how they're raised, because you know. Ooh, but they go through a lot, okay? And I'm speaking on Black men because that's what I like, okay? And that's the type of dudes I've been with, okay? But they've gone through a lot. So when they get with women, you know, sometimes they don't have a lot that they're coming with. And that happens. But my whole thing is, you can tell a lazy man from a bum. A bum is a bum. A bum wants a woman to take care of them, to pay all their bills, to buy them all types of shit, you know, and they don't want for nothing. They don't want for shit because they're bums. But then you have another type of man who doesn't really have much, but he's willing to learn. He's willing to work. He wants to work. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. He's not complaining. He's not lazy. He's not this. He's not that. So there's definitely different types of dudes for man A. You know what I mean? And it sounds like you, girl, got you a good man A, okay? And it happens. That's why I don't judge. I don't judge. I don't judge nobody, girl. Shit, I've had my fair share of man A's, okay? Well, not a lot of them, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But you know, but him and I, see, we couldn't work because he was disrespectful. He was fucking disrespectful. No, and no one's gonna disrespect me, honey. That's on period. You guys like my hair? I just dyed it. I'm trying to have it dry though. But I'm so happy for you, love. I love those types of stories. It happens. It definitely happens. Some men just need the right woman in their life to like boost them up, you know? Because maybe they didn't have a good mama. Maybe they didn't even have a mama in their life. Maybe they didn't have a daddy. Maybe they didn't have shit. You know what I mean? That shit happens. But as long as he respects you, he's not cheating on you, girl, you could work with it. If that's what you want to do. If you want to work with it. Me, myself, I ain't working with shit. You better come 100, because I'm coming with 100, and we put our 100 together, and we going to make it do what it do. Okay? Because I just can't, y'all. Is that mean of me? Like, I just can't. Don't ask me for a fuck thing. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't even ask me for a cooked motherfucking meal, okay? Because you ain't gonna find it over here. Shoot. What I look like? You can cook me a meal. I ain't cooking you shit. But I think that I'm just like that, you guys, because of what I've been through. Okay, this hair needs to dry. So maybe I'm a little extreme with it, and maybe I need to like stop being like that. Oh my God. You guys want to see how to make your eyelashes look like fake lashes? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you, baby. What time is that? Oh, it's 8 o'clock? Girl, I need to hurry up. I don't really want to put lashes on. Hey, girl. Hey, babe. I wanna be loved by you, just you. Nobody else but you. Alone. Are you going with the wet and wavy hairstyle? What is it? Are you going with the wet and wavy hairstyle? Or are you going to do something else? Girl, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna wear it just how it is. It's gonna dry though. Just give it a minute. Especially when I go outside, it's gonna go poof. Oh my God, you guys were in a car accident? Are you guys both okay? Where are you guys right now? Yeah, you do this, and yes, you guys be blessed too. Tomorrow's Monday, is back on the grinds. And yeah. All right, you guys, have a good night.